This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Hi, Chris Montero here for the Tech Podcast Network here at CES 2014 with InBody. Now, let me tell you, would you ever like to know how much you weigh and all of your body fitness? We're going to show you that here coming up.
You're watching CES 2014 coverage of the Tech Podcast Network. TPN.TV partners include Gazelle.com. Turn in your old iPhone into cash. Visit TPN.TV/cash.
Chris Montero here with the Tech Podcast Network here at CES 2014. I'm joined by Jeff Kim, and we're at the InBody fitness station, and we're going to learn more about all the products they have here on the show floor. Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So tell me about, we were talking that you guys have been in the market here in the United States. How long? And
over 10 years.
Really? And so this is the professional model. What does it do?
So with the professional model, what you can do is it'll give you your overall body composition, and that'll tell you how much fat you have, how much muscle you have, tell you where it is located in your body segmentally, you know, if it's in your arms, your legs, your trunk. Through that, also tell your body fat, overall body fat, your BMI. And with that information, it's useful in tracking what you're doing, whether your diet, your fitness plans, what you're working on is actually working. So you could test maybe every bi-weekly, every month, and see exactly if you're losing fat in your arms, you know, if you're gaining muscle in your arms, whether all those bicep curls are actually working out, and you can actually track all that through our professional models.
Excellent. So the professional model, is that just for sports teams, or can I get it at my health club?
So with these actual professional models, you could actually get them, you know, in your hospitals, your clinics, your gyms will have it, you know, various gyms across the U.S., various hospitals. And when you get to the higher ends, to like the 720, InBody 720, you'll see universities using it for their studies because it has such high correlation with gold standards such as DEXA.
So you were telling us too that it gives you a nice printout of where you're at and kind of tracks you over time. Now, is that something I can access on the internet? Let's say my physician's office has it. Can I log in and see that somewhere on the web?
So it depends on your physician, actually. If they're actually using a separate software called LookingBody, they'll actually be able to send you your information, soft copies of your results if you want to keep it on your end, and you'll actually be able to have the printout. You could print multiple copies. You could take one home. Your doctor will have one at his office in the file, and it will go from there.
Great. So let's move over to the consumer model, because I know we had talked that you guys are trying to get to the consumer market. So tell us about the new InBody scale here for the consumer market.
Yeah, so we're looking around the consumer market for the U.S., and this is one of our units, the InBody dial. And what the dial does is it's kind of similar to the higher end units. It'll give you just overall fat, overall muscle, and your percent body fat, your visceral fat. And through that information, exactly after you test, you'll send all that data to your phone. And it's something you could take on the go. So, you know, every morning you can wake up, take a test, see how you're doing, and then really monitor from your daily progress.
We'll get back into that video to see more about this product, but first I want to let you know about Gazelle, our sponsor. You know, Gazelle is a great way to get rid of all those devices you have rattling around in that drawer in your house. You have one, I have one, I know. Now, I've used Gazelle before. In fact, every time I upgrade my phone, I figure out what my old phone is worth on Gazelle first. You can find out more about how to do this by going over to TPN.TV/cash. Get cash for your old devices. Head over and check out Gazelle. It's easy to use. They send you a box, so it's free shipping included, and you get cash for your old phone, your old tablet, even your old computers. Go to TPN.TV/cash to find out more about Gazelle and get cash for your stuff.
So I was playing with this a little bit. So you can take this out, and does this have, these are all sensors, I take it, right?
So the silver areas will be your electrodes.
Okay.
And that's what it's going to be using to actually measure your body. This is probably similar to the arms on the higher end models.
Okay, so let's talk about the silver areas one more time, because did we catch that? We missed that. So let's talk about the silver areas one more time.
Okay. So the silver area are your electrodes, and your heel will be on the back, forefoot on the front, and then your thumbs are here, palms wrapped around. And what's unique about the InBody that the other, you know, competitors won't have is their patented thumb technology. And having the electrode where your thumb is really allows us to recreate the starting position for every test.
Excellent.
So you'll see your competitors have it, both in the palm, and you won't be able to exactly control where your volt and current are meeting. So that's why your thumb is crucial for your high results.
So how long till this comes to the U.S. market? Do you know?
We're looking at prospectively 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Great. And what do you think the price point on something like this will be? And you said it'll go to my phone. Is it just iOS or will it be Android?
iOS, Android. If your phone has Bluetooth on it, it's going to send it directly over.
Wow, that's great. And so what do you think the price point on something like this will be?
Yeah, that's something we haven't been able to exactly decide yet. And if you want more information, of course, you could call us over at Biospace America.
Cool. And do you have a website?
Yes, it's going to be www.biospaceamerica.com, or you can visit www.inbodystore.com.
You're watching CES 2014 coverage of the Tech Podcast Network.